Hello Internet, Mike Bertolini here, and I have a confession to make. I have a lot of TTRPGs. Some would say an unhealthy amount of TTRPGs. While my goal is to play as many of them as possible, I know that it's unrealistic. However, I have several solo games that I'd like to play and record. Hopefully you can expand your own TTRPG horizons and play something new, or at least play something between normal gaming sessions. Today, I'll be playing Clever Girl by Matthew Gravlin. It is ostensibly based on the Jurassic Park franchise, specifically the first movie in the franchise, without saying as much. I have another game called Jurassic Park, but that's for another video in the future and requires a few more players. Clever Girl is short, but comes in two parts, the Human and the Raptor editions. The game can be played competitively, one player a human and the other player a raptor, but I'm playing this one solo. The game only requires a d6, playing cards, and some tokens to act as markers. I could, if I had one available to me, play with a Jenga-style block tower. Every round I roll my d6 and draw that many cards, and then act on every card in turn until I've completed the day. Should I be prompted to remove a block from the block tower, I will simply ignore it. This is Clever Girl. You are the last surviving human in Dinoland, a dinosaur theme park ravaged by escaped predators. You don't know what caused the incident that set the dinosaurs free, but it was catastrophic. A pack of highly intelligent and oddly fixated raptors have your scent and are hunting you. Everyone has either escaped or become prey. You are alone. You have barricaded yourself in the control center, a building at the heart of the sprawling compound that controls the day-to-day operations at the park. You have access to basic supplies, food, water, and a tenuous level of safety. You thought this would be enough to outsmart a few dinosaurs. It wasn't. The raptors have checked you to the control center and are constantly looking for a way in. You could easily leave to hunt more accessible prey, but they seem hell-bent on making you their next meal. You have little hope of being rescued, but survival is all you have left. Can you keep the lights on and the doors shut long enough for help to arrive? Can you get a message out over the long-range communication system? Will anyone come if you do? Most likely not, but you have to try. It's been 1 day since the incident. I am Sam Powell, Doctor for Dinoland Experiences Incorporated. I am the last survivor in this park. I have secured myself in the control center, but I'm being pursued by a pack of raptors. They seem to be hunting me specifically. I will survive for as long as I can, try to send out a distress call. I rolled a 3 on my die, so I drew 3 cards. The first card is the King of Spades. The raptor's constant presence is emotionally and psychologically stressful for you. How do their actions indirectly hinder your progress? Do not discard this card. Keep it in front of you. If all 4 kings are placed in front of you, the raptors have finally reached you. You are dead and the game is over. Spoiler alert, this directly contributes to the end of the game. The constant bombardment from the raptors would make sleep difficult, if not impossible, making me sluggish. The next card is the Jack of Hearts. You have no change and resort to bursting open the vending machine. You cut yourself badly on the glass. What's the first snack you reach for? Well, since I'm already spotting trademarks, I'm pulling a Snickers bar. Hungry! Why wait? The final card is the Queen of Spades. You started noticing subtle differences in each of the raptors' behavior. Which one scares you the most? Well, one of the raptors has been prying open a vent. It hasn't gotten in yet, but I fear what will happen when it does. I can't barricade all events. Eventually, the raptors will get me. I'd have drawn 2 blocks this day. Once I'd have drawn 11 blocks or otherwise dead, the game is over. It has been 2 days since everything happened. Today, I have drawn 2 cards. The first card is the Four of Hearts. The fuse for the bathroom has blown, leaving the fancy sensor toilets out of order. How bad has the smell gotten? It stinks like, well, shit. Next card is the Ten of Hearts. While poking around these security systems, you accidentally unlock the external doors. In your haste to lock the doors, you trigger a full lockdown. What areas of the control center have you lost access to? I can no longer access any of the maintenance areas. Today, I drew no blocks. It has been 3 days since everything happened. I have drawn 4 cards today. The first card is the Nine of Hearts. You notice one of the security cameras near the control center entrance is no longer transmitting a signal. What do you think happened to it? Well, considering its location, I bet a raptor took it out. That means I won't be able to watch them, and that's a little scary. The second card is the King of Diamonds. The raptors seem to be focusing their attention on a single location. Perhaps they have found a physical weakness or are trying to force their way inside. What do you do to reinforce this spot? Well, I do my best to move anything sturdy, such as all the construction equipment around to block that area if it breaks. It does mean that I have to weaken other areas. Hopefully the raptors won't notice. Next is the Eight of Diamonds. You risk a quick trip outside to get fresh air and notice claw marks up the side of the control center. You nearly reach the second floor windows. Finally is the Eight of Spades. Before you became their prey, the raptors killed an iguanodon nearby. Baking in the hot sun has created an overpowering stench that is starting to seep into the control center. I drew 3 blocks today, 5 in total. It is the 4th day since everything happened. I have to draw 5 cards. The first is the King of Hearts. That's 3 of the 4 kings. You start to hear noises in the vents, tunnels, or pipes. The raptors may be looking for a way in. How will you adjust your work to avoid those areas? The raptors probably broke through the exterior vent. It's only a matter of time before they get me. The next card is the Three of Spades. Kevin was always super rude to you. What do you do with his belongings from the locker room? Kevin, that stupid brat, thinks he can surprise staff with little pranks using toys and various gadgets. But he's not coming back, so I'll use them as weapons against the raptors when they get in. I don't think I'll be able to return anything to him. The next card is the Two of Hearts. Up until now, you've been entertained by the modest collection of DVDs and TV in the break room. You turn it on today, you hear a pop, and the screen fizzles. How does boredom affect you? I guess I'll read now. The 4th card is the Nine of Diamonds. You create a trap under the rolling garage door to crush the raptors. They prove faster than the falling door, and the impact knocks the door loose. The raptors press in. The 5th card is the Queen of Hearts. You entertain yourself by going through personal computer files. You inadvertently open a virus that Martin has been working on, locking you out of the computers. I draw 3 more blocks from the tower. It is the 5th day since everything happened. I must draw 6 cards. The first card is the Ten of Diamonds. Dozens of Pachycephalosauruses began slamming into the control center walls, punching holes in some areas. You realized they were driven by the raptors. The next card is the Eight of Hearts. The break room appears well stocked with single-serve coffee pods, but they're the absolute worst flavors. Do you grin and bear it, or go without caffeine? I go without. The next card is the Six of Diamonds. The nearby power station explodes in a ball of fire and black smoke. The power flickers but stays on. You have no idea what caused the explosion. The next card is the Eight of Spades. You find security footage of the last helicopter leaving the park before the incident. Who do you see boarding? I see everyone else getting out and cheering. Maybe they're cheering leaving me behind. Bastards. The next card is the King of Spades. You occasionally think you see someone who was killed by the Raptors, distracting you from your work. Who do you see? Well, that doesn't really matter. I have drawn all 4 kings and 10 blocks. The Raptors have gotten in, and the game is over. I hope you enjoyed this solo playthrough of Clever Girl. You can pick up your own copy today. A link will be in the description. Remember to like and subscribe for more TTRPG content and join the Patreon. There's still time to get an NPC in the channel's main game named after you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.